Good afternoon, I'm Doug. I'm here with the Astute Tourist. Fun to be with, fun to hang out, gonna be a great day.
This is Scott Roby from Jamaica Plain, Massachusetts, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
I'm Nancy Saulnier of Lake Alfred, Florida, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
Hi everyone, I'm Jen.
Hi guys, this is Mr. Tranquilo and you are watching the Astute Tourist channel. Enjoy it.
Good morning, everybody. And, well, good morning to those that are waking up now. The sun may or may not even come up yet. Good afternoon and good evening from where you are in the world. My name is Jimmy. I'm your Astute Tourist. It is Monday morning, Cup of Joe, and I appreciate you all coming in bright-eyed, and, well, some of us may be bright-eyed or bushy-tailed. We got this message. Who's going to nurse the nurse? That's my question. Our good friend Denise is under the weather. Upper respiratory crowd, probably a light case of the flu, aches all over, but no fever. That's what you get for kissing Dwayne. I love this. Good morning, Jimmy. Happy Monday. 1 week till the fat man comes. That's right. Good morning, everybody. It is, in fact, Monday, December 18th, 2023. It is 6:04 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate everybody. Cheers. Cheers. I have to do a disclaimer after this, so. A very strong cup of coffee, and I'll tell you why in a minute. So we are having a very stormy, blustery evening and morning here in New England. It is raining to beat the band, as they say, and the wind has been blowing. We've lost power 3 times, and it's come back on. So if for some reason I mysteriously disappear, I will try to come up on my phone, but I don't know if I can or not. So we'll see. We are having some nasty weather here. So currently the weather here, the conditions are it's raining 100%. It's actually 54 degrees Fahrenheit here in the greater New England area. And there's local flooding and all kinds of rain going on. We're going to have a high today of 59. Right now, it's going to rain all day until about, sometime this evening, 8 o'clock p.m. It is a very rainy day here in New England. And like I said, we've had 40 to 50 mile an hour wind gusts. I was participating in a live stream when I got up at 4:30 a.m. this morning. I've met another channel that is pretty cool. I think he's from Australia. I haven't quite figured that out. So getting back to the coffee. The coffee is very strong. It's not very hot right now because, as I've told you before, my routine is I get up and feed the dogs and all that, and I make coffee. I make a single cup, and then while I'm drinking that, I brew a full pot. And when the power went off, guess what? It stopped brewing, and I didn't realize it. I went down to get myself a hot cup of coffee, and it's a there was that much of very, very thick, strong black coffee in the bottom of the carafe. So I had to return it on, and it's brewing now. But I may take off on you for a minute and go get a fresh hot cup. But let's go right over to the chat and say good morning. We've already said good morning to Denise. I hope you feel better, my friend. Ross is here from Orange Cone Vlog. Got up, really didn't want to. No, can't make me kicking and screaming. Well, we appreciate it, my friend. I'm glad you're here. Nick P is here as well. Good morning, Nick. How's the weather out there where you're at? Good morning, Scotty Too Hottie. Good morning, up after only an hour's sleep, raining bad out in Windsor. Yep. We're getting whacked, my friend. We've, like I said, we've intermittently lost power 3 times. So if I disappear, then you'll know why. Nick says, it's weird here in Minnesota. We have no snow to speak of. And I was looking at stories out of Germany. They have been getting slammed over the last couple of weeks with snow and ice. Well, they can have it. Germany's kind of a Christmassy place anyway, right? No smooches for Dwayne. He slept on the couch Friday night. Oh my God, Denise. I hope you feel better. It's awful. I'm still, you can hear it in my voice. I still have this respiratory thing going on. It's not RSV though. Thank God. So Ross says morning all on the tablet. So blanket hi to everybody. And we appreciate you, my friend. Thank you for coming in. Felt sorry for him. Let him back in the bed and let the dog sleep in the middle. The dog, is that the aseptic wall in between you? The dog? Yes, we've been having some crazy, crazy ass weather up here. Yesterday it was warm, 50 degrees. Got a little more wood cut, but last night or yesterday was our family holiday Christmas party, and by the time we left around 7:30, it was coming down outside. Pretty crazy nasty weather. So yes, Shirley is here from Glitter World. Good morning, my friend. How is everything in your neck of the woods? Ross says snow. 29 degrees windy, 15 to 25 mile an hour wind gusts, and up to 40 miles an hour. Yikes. You can have the flu. He's got the flu A. The dog is the DMZ, right? No patty fingers across the DMZ. No kissing, no breathing. Cough in the opposite direction. I hope the same for you, my friend, and I hope that for everybody. I hope everybody is blessed with peace and joy this holiday season. It is in fact the countdown to to Xmas. Should we put some music on? There we go. We'll have that in the background. It is Christmas week. I've threatened to pull my guitar out too. I have to practice them. I guess I'm playing at a party on Friday. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to sing. As you can hear, my voice is not anywhere near 100%. If anything, it's not even 75%. So it'll be tough singing. But we'll make do. We will make do. Let me know if this music's too loud, and we'll go back to silence. But it is Christmas, so let's see. Nick says it's only supposed to, wait a minute, I had that up already. It's only supposed to be 24 degrees here today. Still no snow in the forecast for the Twin Cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul. Mike Clock is here. Good morning, Mike. How are you? I was lurking your live stream last night for a little bit before we went to bed. Christmas Day is forecasted to be 50 degrees here. Yeah, it's crazy weather. You watch, though. We're going to get our asses kicked in January and February. Poor Shirley. I'm not opening my window to see. I don't blame you. I'm assuming you got the heat fixed, right? 27 tonight, high in the 50s. 35 now. Yes, ooh, festive, our music. Okay, good. It's not loud at all. Scotty says 58 now. Is that what you got there? What did I say we had? We're not that warm here. I got what do I have? 54, so it's not too bad. And I'm a few miles north of you, so 2 degrees, 38, I think your temps. Gotcha. That's not too bad, Shirley. Denise says, hey, Clock. Scotty's saying hi to Clock. Everyone's saying hi. Danny D is here. Good morning, Danny. How are you, my friend? Thank you for coming in. It's good to see you. Appreciate you and all that you do. Good. The heat is working, Denise says. That's good. Especially when you're sick, man. You get them chills and everything. It doesn't matter how hot it is outside. Nick says, I'm okay with the snow in January and February. December has been so warm, it's nice to have a 1 to 2 month break from the winter. It really is. Pardon me? Yeah. I mean, I'll if we had a snowless winter, I'd be okay with that. The rain's good. We need the water. Hey, Klondike. The autocorrect changes to Klondike. It's the Klondike Family Adventures, starring Mike Klondike. Good morning, guys. I will be grateful. Yes, we all need to be grateful too, my friend. Whatever the weather, right? As long as the sun comes up every day. Fairbrick Studios is here. Good morning to you. I appreciate you guys coming up. So Danny lives in Connecticut, which is a couple states south of myself. So you're getting probably the similar weather. She said the wind woke her up. Have to be up in an hour anyway to get ready to relax for work at 9 a.m. Mom has a 3-hour delay. Gotcha. Did you guys lose power, Danny? Mike Klondike is his drag name. We got to get the video of him with the dress on and change, see if we can change and edit some of the texting in it. I love it. There you go, Mike. You got you have your new moniker. The Klondike Family Adventures. El Nino happens every once in a while. It's not unheard of to have a snowless winter. You're absolutely right. John Gaylor is here. He would love to have a snowless year too. I'm with you, John. How you feeling, my friend? I hope you're doing okay. You're feeling better today. You still have, Danny says she still has power. Denise says, hey, John. Good. I'm glad you still have the power. Like I said, so for you, those of you guys that are coming in late, we're having some rough weather here in New England. 40 to 50 mile an hour wind gusts. We've already had the power go out 3 times since I've been up since 4:30 this morning. So let's see. Scotty says, you mean Dudley Do-Right from the Klondikes? Remember that cartoon, Dudley Do-Right? He was a Canadian mounted police, right? My roots run deep in Connecticut. There's land in Mystic that's been in my family since the 1650s. Really? Are they seafaring folk? Mystic, Connecticut is like a seaside town. Danny says we have power. Ross says, Denise, it's Michelle Klondike. That's what I meant, she said. Good morning, Mom. I was a bad boy. I did not call my father on his birthday, which was Saturday. I will call you today. terrible sun. It's been crazy weather here, and I've been trying to get the wood in, and it's still not done. One thing I've realized cutting wood this year, number one, I am so out of shape, it's ridiculous. I've let myself go. I need to get back out and start our walkabouts. And then number two is I'm not getting any younger, and I don't recover as quickly as I used to. Just operating the chainsaw, my hands are even sore today. That and the splitting maul. Not having a good time with it. I was having troubles coming to terms with getting older this weekend, which I don't know why, but it is what it is. John says, prednisone is working, feeling much better. Good, my friend. Yeah, those steroids work good, as long as you need them, you know. He was a Mountie, that's right. I remember that. Wasn't he like he rode his horse backwards? And who was Nell? Was Nell the girlfriend, or was that the horse? And was it Snidely Whiplash? He was always trying to tie the girl to the railroad tracks. Danny says, yep, I had to put earplugs on to ignore the wind. Really, yeah, it was. I sleep with a fan on, so I didn't hear a lot of the wind, but I hear what you're saying, Danny, for sure. Shirley says, prednisone is only meant for short-term use. Hope you were informed on that. Yeah, it's a steroid. You can't use it like forever, but Russ, you're absolutely right. I am pear-shaped for sure. I have lost 10 pounds, though, since the cruise. So I'm headed in the right direction, I think. But I need to start to get out and start walking. For some of you guys that were watching our lives last year, I used to go out on the road and do the streams with my phone while I was walking. We would walk the dogs. And honestly, that was good for us. So Shirley says, the prednisone thins the lining of your heart. Right, Scott? Exactly. One ache at our age takes months to stop. Yeah, man. It's because I can't speak for anybody else, but I definitely haven't exercised enough to get myself into shape. We went on the cruise. We ate a crap load of food and drank a lot, and yeah. You heard it starting at 4 a.m., the wind. Yeah, the wind hadn't really picked up last night when we went to bed. I went to bed about 8:30, I think. And but it was raining, man, and it is still coming down. I let the dogs out, and usually they're scampering towards the door pretty quick. The minute they got to the threshold, they were like, they put the brakes on, and they're looking out like, you want us to go out in that? But their bladders, the ache in their bladders, I think, overcame their concern for the rain, and out the door they went quickly. Yes, I'm on a tapered dose. I'm down to 50 milligrams starting today. Yeah, my sister-in-law had been taking that too. Universal Studios has a Dudley ride. That's cool. I used to like that cartoon. Wasn't that part of and forgive me, but wasn't that all part of like the Bullwinkle and Rocky show? Boris and Natasha, and Moose and Squirrel. Good deal. Nick says, that's why I like living in the Midwest. We are protected from the storms coming off the ocean. The closest thing to the size of the ocean for me is being near the Great Lakes, which are pretty ocean size in a way. I mean, we do get nor'easters here, especially I'm about 30 miles from the coast. We get our butts kicked, man, when we get these nor'easters. It's either a ton of rain or it's a ton of snow. And the wind can be really, really nasty here. I remember as a kid, I was so excited to get all of that. And we're going to have a day or two off of school. And Although when we were kids, you didn't get many days off. Get your butt out in the snow. The buses had chains on them. Now they get a dusting of snow on the ground, and it's all hell breaks loose. It's pandemonium. Nobody drive. Turn the heat on. Throw some more logs in the fire. We got a dusting. Oh my God! Nobody go out. We truly walked uphill both ways to go to school back in the day. Although I didn't do much walking to school. I lived several miles from it, but the buses would come. We may have a delay, and even then we would hardly even have that. Nick says, but even for me, the Great Lakes are 2.5 hour drive. Closest one to me is Lake Superior. I thought that being in your profession would make you stay young, Jimmy. I think it's been just the opposite, Nick. Being a firefighter is a very physically taxing job, as you can imagine. I've already had a knee surgically repaired. I've had my left shoulder surgically repaired, and they were both due to the job. So one of the reasons why I'm a chief now is because I can't work on the line for fear that I may get injured again, and it could be a life-changing injury, I guess, and I don't want to do that. So, yeah. Dudley Do Right. Shirley says yes, love that show. Underdog too, that's right. And what was his girlfriend's name? Was Polly, right? Hey, Shirley says in the middle of the Atlantic. Yeah, you're a lot closer to the ocean than me, my friend. Although I'm not that far. I can be there in a half an hour. Snow days were few and far between, right, kid? Exactly. Yeah, you guys definitely get the lake effect stuff, the closer to the to Buffalo and that too. I think Charlie lives up that way too, right? You sent that up to us, Mom? The crappy weather? Thanks. Danny, I am with you, my friend. I'd rather have the rain than snow. Look, we need the water, but dealing with snow is just a pain in the butt. Josh, do you guys get much snow down there in Virginia? Good morning to you, my friend. How are you and Chastity doing this morning and the rest of the family? Hope you're... Oh, Jesus. Look at my mother. You're still my baby. Yeah, I'm going to be 60 in June. Pretty big, fat, old baby. Shirley says, aw. Everyone sing, aw. She's my mother. That's right. Hey, Josh, Mike has a new handle now. He is now Michelle Klondike. That's his drag name. We gotta get... All right. Are we back? I may be back. Are you guys there? Oh, hopefully they'll come back. Where were we? Can you guys see me? Okay, you can see me. Perfect. So that's what I was talking about. The power went out. All right, we're 29 minutes into it. Let's see if we can get some stuff done here this morning. I told you we're gonna lose power. It's gonna suck. Danny says we're back. Yes, we are back. The ghost of Christmas past visited me, right? Perfect. Thanks, Josh. Thank you. Told you the weather's crazy here. The winds are just howling, and we lost the power and all that. So we may have to get out of here early just for the sake of my computer. I still need to get a battery backup, which I don't have. But boy, that threw my whole cadence off. I was doing pretty good right up until now. But cheers, everybody. Merry Christmas to you. We're on the countdown now. Like Denise said, 1 week until the fat man comes. Josh says, it happens to everyone. You shouldn't feel ashamed of your performance anxiety. I love it. I love that. Limp Gimbal, right? Sounds like the name of a band. Or like a game show host. I'm Limp Gimbal. Welcome to the show. Let's play the feud. So, have you all got your Christmas shopping done? Denise, you guys get a pass. You've been sick all weekend. Anybody else got their Is that right, Mike? Was it due to the weather or some unknown other reason? John, I'm already here, the fat man. Me too, buddy. I'm with you. It's tough to get old. Everything hurts. Can't eat anything. You just look at a cupcake. It goes directly to your belly. You're making cheese this Christmas. How awesome is that? That's cool. Oh, the computer crashed. Damn. Are you PC based, Mike? I'm on a Mac. Not that either one is any better. I'm just curious. Scotty says he's been done for a month. Still have some shopping to do. Not doing Christmas with the kids till 12:30. Well, that's good. So that gives you some time. First you thought it was weather because you had the storms. Mike broke the computer. That's what he did to it. Mike, you're not supposed to break your computer. Oh, you got a 9-year-old Mac. Okay. Mine's 3 years old. I have, what is it? An iMac Pro, I think. Is that what they call this thing? I don't know. It's the big screen. 27-inch or something, 29. It's a nice computer. They all have the, they all have their issues. Timex counting machine based. Takes a licking and keeps on ticking. A Commodore 64. There you go. Dot matrix. Damn, remember that stuff? I'm on my phone for laptop, a piece of crap. I have a laptop here too. It's right on the side. PC-based laptop. I usually take that out on the road with me. So when we're out in the RV, I take the laptop with me. It's not the best, but it works. I shouldn't complain. My wife made brownies with brownies, John? Maybe you don't need the prednisone. I'm kidding, of course. Brownies with walnuts. I didn't eat them, but I did smell them, so I'm probably up 5 pounds, right? Exactly. That's what I said. You look at food, and my pants won't fit after just looking at a lasagna. Mike needs a GoFundMe for his new computer. There you go. We'll have to start a campaign for the Klondike Family Adventures to get a new computer. I'm down with that. Don't forget to hit the like button, everybody. We haven't done anything in terms of business just because, we're on borrowed time here, I think, with the power. The sun's not even up yet. And what time is it? It's 34 minutes past the hour of 6 o'clock. Maybe we can get some of our usual stuff done. We can do some history. You guys want to do some history? Cody says, I have to bake peppermint chocolate chip cookies. Those sound good. I haven't baked anything recently. Since the bread. Since I made the nanny's bread back for Thanksgiving. But Colleen usually makes some cookies or something. I shouldn't have them. Being in the fire service too, you should see all the food that people bring in. My goodness. And I avoid it. I stay away from it. But all kinds of good holiday treats. Cookies and cakes and candy and chocolates and all kinds of good stuff. Good morning, Najuma. It's good to see you, my friend. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you for coming in. All right, so let's go over to here. We're going to freeze that, and we're going to do this. This Week in History. This Week in History is brought to you by Revive Furniture and Home Decor. They make decorating easy. Check them out at Revive Furniture and Home Decor.com. Go over to their Shopify store. They're having a sale. They just had an in-store sale, 20% off of everything. Except for the furniture was 10% off. So, all right, we're going to turn the hands of the Wayback Machine all the way back to the year 1737. Famed Italian violin maker Antonio Stradivari died in Cremona. I guess that's the guy Stradivarius, maybe. In 1787, New Jersey became the third state admitted to the United States when it ratified the U.S. Constitution. In 1886, American baseball player Ty Cobb, an excellent hitter and base runner, was born in Narrows, Georgia. I can hear the wind blowing, even with my headphones on. In 1892, Tchaikovsky's ballet, The Nutcracker, was first presented at the Mariinsky Theater in St. Petersburg. In 1912, the discovery of fossil remains of Piltdown Man, an extinct human species, was announced at a meeting of the Geological Society of London, but the remains were later proved to be a fraud. A fraud, I say. It's a sham. It's a flim-flam. Let's see. Mom says she has to make 2 loaves of bread to bring up to Tony's, which is my cousin. John says, my wife and her sisters got together Saturday and made no-bake cookies. I did eat one of those. You were QC. You had to, well, look, if you were the quality control, you had to check it out. I actually made some of those. Those are the chocolate ones with the oatmeal and that in them. I made some the other day. In 1913, Willy Brandt, leader of the Social Democratic Party of Germany from 64 to 87, Chancellor of the Federal Republic of Germany from 69 to 74, and recipient of the Nobel Prize for Peace in 71, was born. In the year 1917, German General Erich Ludendorff ordered the consolidation of the country's leading motion picture studios to form the UFA, the Universum Film Aktien Gesellschaft. Okay, there you go. In 1943, British guitarist Keith Richards of the rock band The Rolling Stones was born. 43? I don't know. Isn't that guy like 1,000 years old? Takes a licking and keeps on ticking, right? Keeps on going. In 1946, American film director Steven Spielberg, who enjoyed great critical and commercial success with such movies as Jaws, E.T., Schindler's List, and Saving Private Ryan, was born. Very, very great movie director. Smart man. 1963, they didn't mention was Indiana Jones in those either. So, American actor Brad Pitt, known for his portrayal of unconventional characters, was born in 1963. 1966, the TV special How the Grinch Stole Christmas, an adaptation of Dr. Seuss's classic children's book, aired for the first time and became a holiday staple. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Craving fudge. I wanted to make a batch with Rice Krispies, but they didn't. That sounds good. Ones with Rice Krispies sound really good. In 1997, Kim Dae-jung was elected president of South Korea, first opposition leader that the country's history to win that position. In 2011, Czech playwright, poet, and political dissident Václav Havel, who served as president of Czechoslovakia from 89 to 92 and the Czech Republic from 93 to 2003, had been a prominent participant in the liberal reforms of 68. He died in the Czech Republic of the year. Excuse me. This just in from the Big Head. Yeah, Tree on Wires. It's all coming in now. We're going to have to cut this short, I think. In 2019, President Donald Trump became the third U.S. president to be impeached by the House of Representatives, which charged him with abuse of power and obstruction of Congress. Notable birthdays: Franz Ferdinand, Archduke of Austria, was born in 1863. 1879, Paul Klee, a Swiss-German artist, was born. We mentioned Steven Spielberg, Brad Pitt. And in 1980, Va 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 Voom, Christina Aguilera, American pop singer, was born. And the featured event on this day, very, very, very important featured event, in the year 1865, slavery was abolished in the United States. On this day in 1865, by proclamation of the U.S. Secretary of State, the 13th Amendment to the Constitution outlawing slavery officially entered into force, having been ratified by the requisite states on December 16th. And that was a good thing, a very, very, very good thing on that day. So, that does it. That does it. This Week in History. Furniture and Home Decor. Check them out at revivefurnitureandhomedecor.com. They make decorating easy. All right, we're going to catch up on a little bit more of the chat, and then I think we're going to get out of here just because at some point I think the power is going to go out for another round. Josh is asking how Dwayne is doing. He's still rough, but no fever. Hope he feels better. Probably needs another sponge bath. She's a nurse after all. Do nurses do that? I think they still do. Mom says made dairy fudge and took some to our Christmas party at the park. Did not bring any home. All gone. Made up 12 little lunch boxes with fudge and candy to take with me on Christmas. Nice, Mom. That's awesome. LOL, John, you might be right. Tamiflu is a wonder drug too. Right on. I hope you guys feel better. I hope you do. I've been under the weather the last couple of weeks off and on. It's craziness. I lost one of my studio lights, which is over there when the power went off. All right, guys, we're going to get the hell out of here just because hopefully the weather will be better tomorrow. Don't forget to hit the like button on our way out. If you guys want to help support the channel, it is Christmas. You can go over to our Teespring store, help support us, get yourself some swag. And then if you want to get yourself one of these awesome Cup of Joe coffee mugs, go over to our Etsy store and grab one of these. Coffee tastes so much better in them, I'll be honest with you. It really, really does. All right, so I hope you guys have a good day. Yes, Danny, thank you. And you as well, my friend. Everybody have a great day. Don't forget PMA, positive mental attitude will save your day. Make a difference in somebody's day as well. Remember, everyone has a story, and sometimes those stories are not good ones. So you can make somebody's day just by smiling at them, saying a kind word, shaking somebody's hand, or in fact, hugging them if they are so inclined. But so there you go. Don't forget our first responders. In fact, I'm going to go probably out of here a little early to go help the first responders. And it looks like we're going to have some numerous calls today. And it is still pitch black out. Normally I'd see the sun coming up by now, but a lot of cloud cover. We get crazy rain and that. So don't forget our first responders, our men and ladies of the fire department, the police department, our EMS and healthcare workers, and of course, our nurses. And we need to support them because they get sick too. I hope you and Dwayne feel so much better soon, Denise. Thank you guys for all you do. And then don't forget to thank a veteran today. The men and ladies of the armed forces, they're out there every day on the proverbial wall, helping to help keep us safe, protecting our awesome flag and our freedoms and our liberties. So that's going to be it. I'll be back tomorrow morning. I planned on playing my guitar at some point, but maybe we'll have to do that tomorrow. So, like I said, I want to get out of here before the power goes off again. It's not good for the computer, and I don't have battery backup. So you guys have a fantastic day. We'll be back tomorrow morning if the creek don't rise and the good Lord's willing. And the creek's rising right now. So, but if the creek doesn't rise and the good Lord's willing, we'll be back tomorrow morning to do this all over again. Hope you guys have a great day. Appreciate and love you guys. Hope you have, I hope you have a fantastic day. I know I keep saying that, but enjoy your day. You know who I am. I'm Jimmy. I am your astute tourist. I want to wish everybody peace and love. I'm out of here. We'll see you tomorrow at 6 a.m. for Tuesday Cup of Joe. Bye, guys.